the corner to mount a comeback? Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Reads them. Taking stock. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Overhead, Vagabond, and sends them flying. Knockdown, KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Tries to catch him out with the arc stem. Player 1 here takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Medium kick hits. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Sandblast. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Sneaks in above. Side switch in the corner. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Are we going to see a comeback here? Nails the eraser. And this is going to do big damage and create some space. Player 2 and whiffs. They're wide open. There's a burnout. Amazing. Player 1 can't use any drive. Closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Overhead neck hunter. Neither of them willing to back off here. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw. A quick breather. One combo can end this round right now. A super art comes crashing down on them with some Bushin Beats. Bushin Beats assaults them from the air. Wins out in the battle of the skies. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Sandblast. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Cuts in with the drive impact. Goes for the jumping. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. There's a change of sides. Sneaks in above. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. This is gonna hurt. Knockdown and player 2 goes out of sight. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Checks with a chromosome from above. In with the crosser. They're using a fire. Going on the offensive? Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Where you go? Setting it all on a drive rush. Goes all in with the uppercut. Sets up with the jump in. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Oh, yo, raw super here. Going in. That's gonna leave him rattled. Both sides goes airborne. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Huge counter. Ugh, take a seat. Are you kidding me? Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Special versus special match. Battle roll. Get in there. Choose a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see. Let us begin.
You call, I answer!
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Gets a chance with that jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. Punish counter. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Going in, tries to catch him out with the arch. No escaping that. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Checks with a medium kick. Who's going to start things off? Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Big, low, reaching heavy. Scrapping it out up close. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Tries to catch them out with the arch step. Super arch on deck for both fighters. Knocks them out of the air. Oh, yo! Rock super hit! Amazing! Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Nightmare! Closes it out! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Changes things up with an overhead. Throws them to negate the block. Misses the drive impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Well-timed command throw there. Uses the pin. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Right lead is opening up, but that's it. Will this super art connect? The super art finds its mark. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Medium kick hits. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. You get a lot more out of a counter throw than a normal one. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. A parry? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. In there! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
I'm ready. You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? No heavy. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Puts one in the pocket. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Well-timed command throw there. What's their game? Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Will that drive impact get punished? This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Tries to catch them out with the arc stand. Whiffs with that huge attack. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Overhead, love tap to close it. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. He crushes that off and keeps going. Brings out the super art. How is it going to work out for them? Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? Sets up the trap. There's tomahawk busted. Both fighters planning something? Smart play with the throw. They're going for the super art? Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Connects with the throw. Going in. Looking for a chance. And whip. They're wide open. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Hits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
This is gonna hurt. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Sets up with the jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player one needs to take advantage. That's gonna leave it rattled. Okay, here we go. Somehow nothing stops this train. Scuffle. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Will this super art do anything? They're taking a scope out of sight. Tricky hidden variable. Noticeable life lead is a drive in fact misses. Here comes the boom. Brings them from above with the boom. He comes off the tank and scores the win. Player two really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
The top player is here.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Charges in with authority. Perfect air-to-air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Gets through the opening. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive move. In a dire situation. And a super activation. Look, what a finish. Great read in the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jumping. This round is so hit them with a stop and pop. Devil Song. They gotta go for it while they're bucked. Oh, whiffs the throw. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? A quick breather. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until they brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 digs in deep to get that drive impact. Going in? Are we gonna see a comeback here? This doesn't set the flow. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
We're all feeling it.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants with a super art. Final round. Going on the offensive? Ooh, does them dirty. Ooh, what a smart throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Drops that on. The swagger step sends them flying. Player 2 sets up with the jump in. Drops them from the air. Oh, yo, raw super hit. Gotta do better than that. Drives it back, misses. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Punish counter sets the table. What are they gonna do? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Finds the target. Oh my god, they just choked it up. It is over. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Kushinryu on the scene!
I'll take on all of you. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Difficult situation for a throw. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Still slugging it out here. What's the play here? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. From up above, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Closing moments of the match. They kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reactions there. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Fight!
Jumps in. Jump. Good job blocking the jump in. This show hits him with a stop and pop. Target lock and scoop. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Going in. Player just goes for it at this range. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Excellent block. This could lead to some big damage. Whoa, critical art now. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse!
Oh, they got him. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round! Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. All the throw connects. Big throws. Triangle from above. Oh man, that's gonna leave him rattled. Oh, this is gonna hurt. What were they thinking? Oh my God, they just choked it up. Sets up with the jump in. Connects with the throw. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. This could lead to some big damage. Oh, this'll break him. Swing side. Taking him for a ride. Are you kidding me? Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. They're still feeling each other out. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? There's the punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Snares them. The jump in catches them. Takes a trip. Not shy with the grabs. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Throws him. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Goes for the jump in. The low doesn't connect. That's a counter. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Looking to plant him with a pile drive. Jumps? Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 will look target locked and scoop. Scrapping it out up close. Oh my God, they just choked it up! That's gonna leave him rattled. Oh, they got him! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in? Who will come out on top in this final round? The low kick hits. Sets up with the jump in. Punish counter on the action. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in, a dash, crossover tag. What's next? Jump. This is gonna hurt. Drive impact misses. Big time whip! Raw super hard incoming! Connects with the throw! Noticeable life lead is a putting the cherry on top! Amazing! Will this super art do anything? Oh my God, they just choked it up! Reach out and hug him! I can't believe it! Down to the pit is over! Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin.
You call, I answer.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets the cross-up. Rattles them with a beautifully placed jump-in. Starts with a jump-in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Gets a chance with that jump-in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Grabs them, takes a trip. Brushes off the impact. Uses the parry. Knockdown. Can't tech the throw, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. The attack is parried. Not shy with the grab. Goes for the super art. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gutsy, it's too much. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. They break things off to take a quick breather. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. The low heavy is denied. Oh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Takes their legs out. Jumps in, hits them with a stop and bomb. Player 2, that's gonna leave him rattled. Oh, May finds the target. Can they trade them from above with the potion beat? That combo finishes it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Just out of range for that throw. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Not shy with the grab. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Grabs them. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. Both can end the round now. And the drive goes for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Takes a trip. Player goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a firewall? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Holds out with the block. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Throw leaves them wide open. Okay, creating some space here. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. He calls out their shot and responds with authority. Sneaks in above. Going in? That's gonna leave him rattled. Max finds the target.
Here we go.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. starts off zoning with fireballs. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Reads them. Takes a trip. Nails the anti-air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Low heavy for the win. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Checks them with a projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Manages to block the jump-in attack. A quick breather. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 uses the gauge for a super art. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up!
He springs forward with a drive rush. What now? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. A fireball at that range? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Connects with medium kick. Goes for the fireball. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Wow, shut down. Blocks the jump-in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. What are they thinking here? The throw hits, now the fun begins. Closes the gap for the grab. Had the radar up and running. Heats it up with a combo into super. Life lead opens up. The throw misses. Taking KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Are we gonna see a comeback? Low heavy, the low heavy connected? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking? Got their eye on the air. Neither of them willing to back off. Adds a little super juice into KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets the knockdown, and now can't tech the throw. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Barely blocks the jump-in. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Gets scooped from down low. Genius read. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Hits them with a stop and pop. Looking to impress with this super. Comes crashing down on them with some crushing beat. Both fighters planning something? Scrapping it out up close. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Good decision with that throw. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. Cruiser closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Takes their legs out. Cross-up attack. do better than that. Uses the impact to shave off some of their driving. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. What now? Sets up with the jump in. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This unleashes some big damage. Oh my god, they just chunked it up. Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting it all on the line. Super out of nowhere. The big play from the competitor is unreal. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Well-timed command throw there. Throws air to air to deny them a chance. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Sticks the jump-in. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The big play does it. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They trade hits, and now safely increases their throw level. Jumps in. These throws are lethal now. Look at the damage. Looking for a chance. Going in. Not much life left, but their draw usage makes it knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. No escaping that. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.